Alright, let's get started. Hey everyone, Shoot here. It's time for more Demon Bluff Endless. I think I'm going to go for 10k score, something like that, which is double my highest score. But I'm going to lock in, I swear. Though I do struggle endurance-wise, as the time wears on and my brain gets worked. But anyways, yeah, I thought it'd just be kind of fun to go for. And then once I reach it, I'll probably just focus on other either challenge videos or deep dives into characters. Alright. We keep attempting. Who knows how much of this I'll keep or cut, or how I'll, spike, or how I'll put it together, but don't be surprised if you see the total villages save number just jump up suddenly. Lilith's Poisoner, Bomb, Plague, Drunk. We do have 2 outcasts in play. Oops. Curious. I think you're Doppel. Not Doppel, we don't have Doppel, we have Drunk. No, we couldn't have. If one were drunk, then one would also be evil. Wow. Okay. I was feeling pretty good about you two, but you've led me astray. 3 is a real empress. Concerning. 3, 8, 2. 4, 6, 5. I think you're the evil one because we got the double confirm situation, which means you're the corrupted. And that means 5 is not good. And yeah, you were drunk. Fair enough. I am going to be sending it, at least the first kill, to be more risky because I want to try and maximize points. So while it's not really a deduction thing, it's like half deduction, half guesswork, it is worth doing to shorten the time it takes to get to 10k. It's not the smart thing to do because that extra health is very valuable when you have like a 50-50 chance and you can't decide. But it is what it is. I want to go for efficiency, even if it means that I fail and have more attempts. I don't want 10k to take like 70 or 80 villages, which it will if I flip every card and then kill. No character was affected by an evil. I think that's accurate, because we don't have Lilith or Counselor. One, 7, or 2. So you're either truthful or corrupted. We don't have corruption, do we? We could have plague. I guess I'll flip to try and check. We do have plague. 7 is not corrupted. Okay. You were true and you're corrupted. Fair enough. Yeah, Witness was telling the truth. Okay. I do need more practice with Witness, because I don't really get how their ability works in a lot of cases. Lilith, Shaman, Minion. Baker is in play. Also, we have Knight. So Knight still has the 4 additional damage when corrupted. I guess it was just drunk that got adjusted. Fair enough. We only have 1 outcast. Alright. Was it a bit much? It wasn't that much. To be fair, we would only have 1 source of corruption at most. So one of them had to be lying, or both of them were evil. One are evil, or two were, or both were evil. What if we had a third baker? It's very rare nowadays. In fact, I haven't seen it in a long time, where you have all of your evils as the same role. That was kind of patched out and or fixed. Y'all should both be real. And you don't exist anymore. I guess we'll do Druid on 5, Fortune 3. There is not a... You were Plague Doctor. You're potentially corrupted or evil. Okay. Yeah, there was corruption. It was Plague Doctor. How dare you? Bah, twin minion. Drunk Wretch Doppel. We vibe. No corrupted characters. We'll see about that. Nothing right yet. 7 is a real dreamer. Do we druid on dreamer just to see if they're drunk? I think we do. Doppel. Oh. That checks out. I have my doubts on this. You have to be corrupted at... No, you can't be telling... So you have to be... I think you have to be truthful as well. Because we don't have any external corruption sources. And if we have Doppel, then we don't have Drunk. So we just have to look for any liars. Checks out. Checks out. Alright. Very funny. Oh, sorry, Chloe. Right under my feet. Plague, Bomb, and Puka. I think it's a perfect situation for Puka to be right here, because you would be lying. Yeah. Nice. We had 2 lies, and the only way that's the case is for Puka to be one of the 2. So it was just like a pretty simple 50-50 it, and kill the one that isn't, if that was the case. Ugh. Bah, Witch, Doppel, Bomb. So we can check Knight for free. No corruption. It's good. Let's see. Right side is more evil. Curious. We do have questionable ethics. Wretch has never been a fake evil before, and I don't think it's starting now. Good. I was not betrayed. Thank you. You are the midpoint, though, so... Right side more evil. That checks out because Wretch is here, too. Bah is 1 card away from closest evil. Oh. You could be Bah, and then you would be lying. Or you could be Bah, and you would be truthful. Or you couldn't be Bah, because that would make this balance out, and that wouldn't work with Architect. Okay. There we go. Fitty it. get the extra points. Very few, but it helps out. Ball, Puppeteer, Twin Minion, and a mess of outcasts. Not a lot of corruption, though. Original Baker, Flippa, 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 Flippa. Aww. I was hoping for 4, but we got 3. Also, very sus. We flipped 3, because 5 turned 3. 3 turned... 3 flipped, 2 didn't get... Because 3 should have turned 2. And we don't have any corruption. Oh. How dare you? Why is it always the Bombardiers, man? I guess I should have trusted the Bakers and not the Bombardier, but that still takes some time for me to adjust to. On the bright side, good job, Bakers, for being useful. Do we just do a check? Okay. Checks out, checks out, checks out. Good. Curious. You claim 9 is evil. Let's see if 9 can kill 6. 9 can't kill 6. So you're it, and you're it. Good job, everybody. Puka Doppel Drunk. Don't be fooling me now. 624 Hunter. Ow, my neck. I think it's the perfect storm for Empress to be Puka. Hunter's telling the truth, Empress is Puka, Knight got corrupted. Alternatively, Empress, I guess, could be... I will kill Empress. Oh yeah, it was. Okay. Gamble for the points. It was worth. Justice. A lot of these cases are sufficient explanations, but they're not necessary explanations. So, because we don't have all the cards flipped, there's plenty of things that could contradict the logic. And I think you're seeing cases of that happen all the time, where I'll use like 2 characters to try and judge one, and then I'll kill that one. And sometimes it's not an evil because of that exact thing. Bah, Twin Minion, Puppeteer, and then we have Bomb, Doppel, and Plague. So again, very limited corruption. Fine, we'll check. Okay. I almost wanted to just check 6 without using Plague Doctor on them, but my luck dictates that Plague Doctor will always corrupt Knight when there's a Knight around, so wanted to see for myself. And 7 didn't lie, so Plague Doctor's good. 1 evil adjacent, there is only 1 pair of evil. Oh. We'll hold off for a second. Judge. You're dizzy. Fair enough. 2 cards, you're 1 card away. I don't know that you did cure a corruption. I have my doubts. Let me check Judge on Puppet. You could be the corrupted, but we just kind of have to find it either way. Okay, it wasn't. That's good. Hunter, Confessor, Judge. You're not corrupted. Only one pair of evil. The only way that there's two pairs of evil. There is only one pair of evil. Very helpful, Knitter. Thank you for doing your job. Oh, right. I hadn't thought about it. Alchemist cured the one corruption from Plague Doctor. Man, you suck. Just so useless. Alright, Puka, Shaman. Yeah, like, look at the current pace. 10 villages, 1,500 score. It'll take like 75 villages to get to 10,000. Because we've just had so many like 1 and 2 evil villages. It just really blows. Really wastes you. 4 is good. Questionable. 3 or 1 is Shaman. Puka, Shaman, Bomb, Wretch. Puka, Shaman, Bomb, Wretch. Oh, Baker? Oh, that's fantastic. That made the night right there. Good job, you three. Three could still be, I think 3 is Shaman. 3 is not Shaman. So, number 4 must be corrupted, which means our bomb is... No. Oh, we have Puka. So sorry. Which means you're not Puka, so I think you're Puka, and you're corrupted. Yep. And then you're the other evil. Nice job. Only 100 points from that. Bob, Poisoner, Doppel, Plague, Bomb. Okay. Okay. One is corrupted. 6 is evil. Good job, Plague Doctor. Good job. You couldn't kill 4 because you were corrupted, but you could also just be like full of it. And 4 can't be evil anyway. Okay, so then I guess that just means that we just send it on 2 and 3. Nice. Extra points. 10 extra points. Something like that. Illicit Witch, Doppel Bomb. Ooh, rip 2. Okay. Ooh. I gotta get better at remembering. I just have like no ability to internalize this information because I check this screen like every 10 seconds, but it's vital to check. Because the moment you forget something or let it slip, you make a false assumption and then you just lose. Lilith Witch, Doppel Bomb. So we could have 2 copies. Not 2 copies. No. Not Shaman, Witch. Not Shaman. And that Bomb, I'm starting to lose faith in you, Bomb, I'll be honest. You seem to get faked more than any other outcast I play with. So I am losing faith in you as a beacon of reliability. And Lord help you if this round you're also fake. Let me just check. Okay, that bodes well. Oh, with Slayer. Good. Okay. Two evils among 4, 7, and 1. Nice job, Knight. You really held it down for us. Ba, Twin, and Minion. Doppel, Plague, Bomb. We only have one outcast in play. One evil adjacent. It's rare, but man does it feel good when Slayer works. Good job, Slayer. Which means you're good and you're good. You were a fake dreamer. Let's see what you have to say about that. Oh, well, what do you know? Actually, do we have... I've already forgotten. We don't. We could... I'm not gonna bet on it, though. Okay, good. I guess it was possible that we had a Plague Doctor that corrupted this dreamer, but I was not about to let that chance dictate my actions. What a foolish idea that would have been. Okay. We check 5. Checks out. Clockwise. Interesting. That would mean that number 2 is evil. Or enlightened is evil. Oh. So the reason why is because the closest evil counterclockwise was 2 away. So for this to be true, the evil had to be 1 away, which would have been number 2. And if number 2 was innocent, then number 1 had to be lying. Because an evil at 3 would have been equidistant. And at 4 it would have also been counterclockwise, so... And we didn't have any corruption, as it turned out. Or did we? No, we just had a bomb. What a loser. Lilith, Witch, Shaman. Drunk bomb. Ooh. Ouch. Welcome back, Bombardier. You make me curious. We do have a duplicate roll. Keep that in mind. The good news is we don't have Doppel. And we don't have any external corruption sources either. So those who lie are generally evil. 9 or 1, not evil. 6 is lying. 6 is telling the truth. I think we kill Judge because I want to say that... No. What? We kill 7? Yeah, okay. So they are lying. Good job, Judge. Because... I believe Bomb is real this time. I don't think we have any corruption. And that would mean that Hunter is telling the truth. Again, it's not like purely 100% guarantee the right answer. It's just a mix of what the game has. It's a mix of deduction and like educated guessing. It's sufficient explanations. It's not necessary. Which means you're also full of it. I think we just kill you, right? Because, yeah, okay. We're still a little behind on score for our village, but hopefully we can make it up. Ba, Witch, Bomb, Double, Wretch. We just need more 4 evil villages. We're not getting very many. 876, 186. Different characters, but the overlap is relevant. So let's see if 8... I think that checks out. No, that wouldn't be good, though. No, that would be good. I think 7 is the evil. No... we have drunk, don't we? No, we don't have drunk. We don't have any corruption either. Ooh. So 6 was the shared piece, which means that they're also both good, and then we have... get that. I guess I'll give you the red pin of shame just because. Get that. We probably don't flip it just because extra points. Oh, hey, nice. Free check on the knight, and it worked out. Points are slowly being made up. Just depends on hard or easy villages. Ba, Witch, Drunk, Wretch, Bomb. We're at 2,515, so that would be 60 villages to get 10,000. I'd like to keep that average up. Ba, Witch. We only have 1 outcast in play. Equidistant. I think that's probably right. Yeah. Potential corruption. If you... No, you can't be, because okay, yeah, you're good. No fake Wretch. Yet. And good job, Enlightened. Good job. I feel like I rarely ever see a equidistant lie on Enlightened, but that might also just be confirmation bias. Oh hey, good job, Alchemist. You did nothing, but that's useful. Druid... Do druids now see... What? That should not be possible. Am I misunderstanding something? 5 is a real alchemist. Yes, he is. You're saying 5 or 7 is witch. You're truthful because you're seeing Wretch as witch, which is stupid given the context, but fine. So it should be... Okay. So did they change it to where evils now see Wretch as a different outcast instead of saying that they don't see any outcast? Random minion roll or as an evil. Cannot register as good or as Wretch to other characters. Because I'm pretty sure that it used to be that corrupted or fake druids would just see nothing when they viewed Wretch. Maybe it was changed to make it a little bit harder because it was like a free check otherwise. And I guess it would like throw you off or something? I don't know. I'm not gonna obsess over it. Ba Puppeteer. Double Wretch Drunk. I think we just check Confessor. Nice. The hard part is finding out if we kill Bard or if we kill number 1. Oh. Okay. It was a very lucky village, but we'll take it. We've had a very good string of villages recently. Bob, Puppeteer, Plague, Wretch, Bomb. Flip 3. Baker spotted. Also Wretch, so no other outcasts. Let me check this again real quick. What do you see? You see nothing, so you're real. So you're telling the truth. So I guess fakes are the ones that just see her as a random other outcast, instead of seeing her as Wretch. Which is fine. Dreamer. Well, you win some, you lose some. 7 is good. Nice job. Oh. I could have gone either way. I had the health to spare, so it didn't really matter. But good job. Good job. There we go. Now we're getting 3 and 4 evil villages. This is good. Puka, Witch, Minion. Plague, Bomb, Wretch. Check the 3. You claim to be a knight. I don't believe you. The good news is that we can do a check, because we know Baker's lying, so we can see if Judge knows that or not. So you also, so you're lying as well. We do have Puka, right? Yeah, so I think this is a Puka situation. Let me check what 7 is looking like. That doesn't help us that much. That's fine. Yes, it does actually. Bombardier is fake. And I think one of you is Puka, but I can't figure it out right now. Not without expending health. Check the knight for free. Knight was a minion, which is nice. And 9 is a real judge. I think 9 must be Puka. Oh, okay. So then it is 8. Very fortunate layout. Like genuinely very good. What else did we have for reference? Which is 2 cards right from closest evil. Left side is more evil. That would have been somewhat obvious with the Wretch influencing it. No evils adjacent could have been pretty tough. And I'm usually pretty bad with Knitter when it comes to Wretch, because I always forget. Not bad, though. Alrighty. Witch. Back down to 2 evils. That blows. Bomb, drunk, doppel. I ain't gonna lie, getting Wretch is like kinda free. As long as you don't screw it up and forget that you have Wretch and that she appears as an evil, I feel like Wretch is really nice. It sort of circumvents all of the outcast duplication stuff that makes the newer updates difficult. So no shaman. I remember that. No shaman. Did they change the witch art? I don't know why I just thought that, but I feel like they did. Did they? Did it always look this detailed? Sorry. I did... okay, good. I am recording. I had paused it earlier to have some dinner, but I didn't know if I had unpaused it. That was concerning for a second. Evils are not adjacent to each other. There's only one pair of evils. And we do have a doppel potential. It could be like a drunken and evil. They can't both be true, though. Perfect. Good job, Slayer. Honestly, good job. I like you. Let's see what you have to say for yourself. Oh. Alright. Nice job. So then you were real, and you just happened to... Okay, that's good. And you were the drunk. But yeah, very good situations. We've just been able to figure things out with like only a handful of effects. I wonder if the game is easier... Not easier, but less confusing when you only use a handful of cards to try and figure stuff out. Because you don't overload your mind with as much. And you are more prone to like getting things wrong because you don't have all the information, but at least you would be able to take it step by step instead. Big deck. Ba, Minion, Poisoner, Wretch, Doppel, Plague. 2 cards from closest to evil. Curious. We'll flip 2 for information. Interesting. 1, 4, and 7. So, draws attention to me because it just happens to choose 1, which is next to Hunter, and could cast Hunter as a liar if 1 were evil, and 8 is true. 7 and 4 are interesting. Let me check 1. Okay. Curious. Keep it in mind. What do we have again? No Shaman, no Witch. Only 1 Outcast in play. Plague, Doppel, Witch. It's probably a situation where I should check for my Outcasts. Oh, nice. That's good. Good. Eight is saying the truth. If 7 couldn't kill 1, then either 4 is evil or 7 is evil. Assuming that 6 is telling the truth. Let me check what 4 has to say. The good news about Jester is that we can sort of check this quite nicely. There is 1 evil. Which means you're telling the truth. You can use Jester to combo with like Empress, and to an extent Bishop as well, because you know based on Empress's effect that between the 3 she chooses, either 1 has to be evil or 0 has to be evil, assuming that she's either telling the truth or she's lying. So you can Jester the same 3 that she chooses to either get a 0 or a 1, ideally. It is theoretically possible, I think, for a lying Jester to give you one of those results. But it seems quite low, because I believe a Jester has an equal odd, like an equal chance of saying any of the other numbers when lying. Which means that it should just be 7, because if you're telling the truth, if you were good, you would have killed 1. Yeah. Good job. How true is this? Let me see what you say about Wretch. You can't see Wretch. So then I think that checks out. Okay. So good job, everybody. Wait, so then why did... What? Why did that other druid see Wretch as a drunk? Maybe it's just a random chance that it sees them as any specific outcast in the deck. Weird. Very weird. So be it. You're good, which means you were also truthful. We check you, and you're telling the truth. So it's pretty much either 2 or 3. And you were corrupted. Oh, we had a Baker corrupted. You could have been... You were meant for greatness. That's such a shame. Okay. Ba Puppeteer. Fine. Right, do we have any potentially Plague Doctor on Knight? So I guess I should check for Plague first. Equidistant is a bold thing to say. Oh. Okay. It's not what I was thinking at all. Wait. Oh, I again didn't pay attention. I didn't see that the puppet got shafted. It didn't spawn in. That would have been really helpful, probably, in checking that. Oh well, because I was thinking like maybe this is puppet, and then this could have been Ba, but that would, yeah, and then that would have made sense because like this would have been a lie because it would have been left side instead of both sides. But instead it was Wretch, so bad logic, but the same result. We'll take it. Willis, Poisoner, Wretch Bomb. We'll go 4 cards because we do want to get the kill. 4 got iced. No hard feelings. Counterclockwise. Curious. Do we have any corruption to cure? We have exactly 1 corruption you could cure. Which means you're probably telling the truth. Take a second on that one, though. We have a Wretch, so we have no... Okay, that's good. What does that mean, though? 1, 2, 3 compared to 1, 2, 3. We know 4 is good, so for this to be true, it pretty much has to be 6, unless it was 5. But 3's saying left side. How would that work? Enlightened might be the liar, then. No, because then there's Hunter. I'll check you on Wretch. Oh. So yeah, it was the case that Lilith was looking sus, which means I think it's just Architect. Yeah, and you were the poison. And you were Fortune Teller. Not bad. That was a pretty good round as well. Again, our average score is falling behind. We need some really good villages coming up. Ba, Poisoner, Plague, Drunk, Bomb. We flip 3. Potential. Come back to it. 1 is real. 5 is lying. Good. So the reason I checked that was because I was thinking about the relationship of Poisoner, because if 8 were telling the truth, then 5 would be... 5 could have been Poisoner and poisoned 6. I guess technically, I still don't remember this exactly. I don't think Knitter can say less than 1. I think Knitter has to say 1 there, no matter what. But I want to check for Drunk because it was a perfect kind of like circle for him. Because you could have been drunk, which meant that you would have been telling the truth, and then 1 would have been real. Likewise, you could have been Poisoner, and you could have been poisoned, which would mean that you're lying and she's telling the truth. And then that would mean that, again, Fortune was real. So I am now curious. If there is a drunk, where is it? I think it has to be number 8. That's the only place that a drunk would make sense between these 3. Welcome back, Knitter. Do we have... No, we don't have Shaman. That's weird. Okay. So then you're poisoned. Which means you're poisoned or you're fake. Good job, Alchemist. I guess we just... I think we just kill you, don't we? No, yeah, you have to be lying. Yeah, never mind. And yeah, you were the drunk. Which makes sense, because you were corrupted, so yeah. It was a variation of what I was thinking. Okay. Not terrible. I didn't want to flip every card, though. Lilith, Shaman, Puppeteer, Bomb, and Doppel. Curious. So then you would have to be the evil. You couldn't kill. We'll come back to that. 6 did not die just by chance. Keep that in mind. We don't have any corruption, so Baker, unfortunately, you're in a tough spot. Puppeteer. You would be true if you were Puppet. Are you telling the truth? You are. You are Puppet. You are good and good. You got iced. You are fake. Oh, and then what else do we have? I guess we have to flip some more cards, huh? Right side is more evil. I don't think that's possible. At best, it would be equal. We don't have a Wretch, do we? No, we don't have Wretch. So your midpoint 1, 2, 3 versus like 1 and 2. Yeah. What were you? You were Bomb and you got iced as well. I am so sorry for your loss. Double Confessor, which is nice. Aw, Puppeteer, Plague, Doppel, Wretch. I mean, we know this is a lie. And we know we don't have Plague, so... And we know then you're Puppet. It's kind of awkward for you. 6 or 1, you're telling the truth. Good job, which means you're also good. Counterclockwise. Oh. Double check. That was my hastiness. I should have checked, but yeah. Ba was there. If I had seen Scout line, or if I had seen the Scout card first, I would have known that Ba was here, but it's fine. Well, our average is, it's okay-ish. Ba, Twin Minion, Plague, Bomb, Doppel. Judge, Slayer. Dreamer. Confessor? Nice to have. I still don't know why that happens, but we move on. 5 is good, questionable. 3 is good. 5, 4, and 6. I think it's a... I guess it's a doppel situation. Which means 3 is good and 5 is good. Running out of cards to be evil here, y'all. Oh. What was I thinking about? Right. Empress. 4, 5, 6. Pretty sure... That must mean that 6 is evil. Because we know 4 and 5 are good, based on gem crafters. I think the gem crafters should be fine. That should work out, because it's definitely a doppel situation, so... we know that 4 and 5 are good for Empress. 6 is the only possible evil. So if 6 were innocent, then 6 would have killed 1. 6 didn't kill 1. So it's twin minion. And if you're real... Yeah. Good job, y'all. Good job. It's halfway. Jesus. Lilith's Witch Poison. Iced. Left side is more evil. It's not looking good for that. Wretch Bomb. I'd love to see Wretch again. You just had to show your mug. Fine. Suit yourself. Oh. Questionable. We definitely don't use Judge on Bomb. It's not a good idea. We have a source of corruption. A single source of corruption. He was also good. We do have a couple extra knitters that we should as well. Oh, Shaman, Witch. I don't know why I confound Witch and Shaman. As like the same thing sometimes, but gets me into trouble. Oh, my earbuds are dying. I charged it. Ugh. Witch Poisoner. I think these are the liars. Oh, nice. Your Witch Poisoner is 1 card away from closest to evil. This could have been a corrupted one instead as well, and that would have sucked, but it worked out, which means Dreamer should be corrupted. Checks out. You are the only truthful one. I guess you could be the other evil instead of being corrupted, but that would be annoying. Judge should be good. Left side is more evil. That shouldn't be the case. Which means I think it is a situation where this is the other evil. Yeah. Lilith's Poisoner, Bomb, Doppel. Counterclockwise. So you claim. One source of corruption at most. Curious. Oh, excuse me. This is the weird thing because technically, yes, this is true. Who was killed by Lilith. But I don't know if Witness is a character that works on flip or on the start of game. Because it doesn't say one way or another. Witness is certainly the hardest character for me to get a hang of. I don't really get which way they work yet. I know you're lying. That checks out. Counterclockwise. If that were true, then you couldn't be evil, and you couldn't be evil. It's probably not the case then. Would that mean that you're poisoner and you're corrupted? There are no outcasts. Then you must be... No, you're not. Okay, so that is a truthful thing. That does check out. And you couldn't kill one. That's fair. This could be a situation where Bomb is evil and this was Doppel / the original copy of Doppel. I just don't think I have a way of checking. I should not have killed Witness. I'm in a bad spot now. I'm trying to think how Poisoner could be positioned otherwise. You couldn't be Poisoner, because that would be true. You couldn't be Poisoner, because that would also be true. You could be Poisoner, and you'd be corrupted. But that's a problem because Druid is also lying. Alternatively, if you... No, because it's like we can't have 3 lies unless... We just can't have 3 lies. So we can't have Poisoner and Corruption because you'd be lying too. So I think it is Bomb. And we just have to send it. Does that check out? I'm gonna double check. I really shouldn't have killed Witness. That was the foolish thing I did. But I do think Bomb is the other evil. It's really the only way that this works. Oh, thank you, Lord. And yeah, you were our outcast that got iced. I swear she targets them first, man. I swear she does. It doesn't say it in the card, but it's unholy that she does to them. Claw, twin minion, and a giant list. 2 in play, keep that in mind. We'll hold off for a second. You could be drunk. We don't have any external sources of corruption though, so... You know what, we'll check you real quick. Okay, good. 637, you're telling the truth. Evil, good. Let's see, 3 is good. Everything is good. Bomb, I'm going to give you a benefit of the doubt for that. So. Say what? Alright, fine. Flip them all. Flip them all. Just flip them. My brain's hurting again. I can definitely feel the wear on me by now. What's this doing again? Think. You can do it. I believe. Always get confused when Medium says real drunk, because they're not supposed to acknowledge the outcast aspect of the characters. They just look at the role of the character. So like the info includes the disguised character, but doesn't tell you what the original character is. That's why this is always weird to me. So I think we kill 4, and then we can kill 5. No, because we have 2 in play. However, we still don't have any corruption. So we can kill 1. Yeah, okay. So you were real. I almost axed you. I actually almost did. Because I almost forgot that we had 2. And you choose a villager not in play, so the other copy had to be fake. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Ba counselor, just a giant meats. We do have 3 outcasts this round. Very rare, but it is the situation we are in. Because you have 2 plus the 1 from counselor. His doesn't show up in the top right. Wretch is a great start. Wretch makes things a little easier. That would check out if he's next to Wretch. Pig. And Bomb. So distrustful of you. 2 is not corrupted. So I think we can just... I'm going to tentatively do it like that. Hold on, before I'm hasty, double check. There's no... We could have 7 be corrupted, unfortunately. Let me check what you say. Fly. Oh, how funny. Oh. Oh, wait, no, you're not lying. Because... No, you are lying. Because you see him as cabbage. So you're both lying. And you're lying. I think we kill you just because... I mean, the situation sort of puts them both at equal chances. Okay, good. Still the case, though. I think we just kill both of them because they both have to be... One of them has to be the other evil. Yeah. Not too bad of a round. And yeah, we did have 3. Overall, though, not terrible. Would have been way worse if we had Doppel and Drunk together. Okay, Puka, Witch, Plague, Bomb, Doppel. I'm gonna keep my eye on. I don't trust Bombardiers no more. We do have 2 in play, also keep that in mind. Bomb, Doppel, Plague, we have 2, Corruption, Host. You're unlikely, but we'll see how... And I do want to check the night, but I can't do it right now. Which is 1 card away from closest evil? Puka is 1 card. from closest evil. Funnily enough, you're saying the same thing. So what, is there ever a way that you're both... I think you could both be lying like this. You don't have to be both telling the truth. Sus. How would that work if you were telling the truth? Let me just flip everything over. Oh, I can't because I have a witch. I think we just have to use Druid on Bomb Generate. No outcasts. Okay, we gotta really lock in for Bishop. 1, 2, and 5. You have to be telling the truth. Because Bomb would either be... Bomb at best is either evil or an outcast. So the fact that you included them means you're telling the truth. Maybe we just kill 2, but I don't really like that either. Okay. So then 1 is evil. Look, what are you gonna do? If it happens, it happens. Was there a way to know that that was the case? Oh, and then you're lying. Which I guess means that you're telling the truth, right? Oh wow, look at that. That went from really bad to really good. Yeah, like what are you gonna do? When you have the fake and the real outcast in your bishop and you can't see one of them. And you can't know if your druid is, I guess, truthful or lying because, I don't know. It's fine. It worked out in the end. I can't complain. Ba, Counselor, Wretch, Doppel, Plague, Bomb. Check the recording just in case because, man, would I not be happy. Audio check. Audio? Yep. We're good. Ba, Counselor. We have 2, not 1. Wretch. You know, I'm a believer. I'm no longer a believer. Oh, wait, you could be lying. You could be bought. That would be perfect sense, actually. 3 is good. 6 or 7 is Counselor. 1 or 7 is Counselor. Perfect sense. Good job, everybody. A nice, easy one. Ba, Shaman, Doppel, Drunk, Wretch. We do have a copy because of Shaman. Cannot forget that. Five, 4, or 8. Closest evil counterclockwise. Which implies that it's 5. The alternative is that it could be 6, in which case 7 would also be lying. And I guess we do have drunk, so... Okay, so that was the situation. Which means you are telling the truth, it's just that it was Ba here instead. But hey, good logic prevails, right? It's good to check. Good placement on the Enlightened as well. Left side is more evil. Is somewhat unlikely. Unless... Sus? Oh. I think we found our drunk. Oh. Oh, you were the drunk. Okay. The right concept, but the wrong placement. Fair enough. I thought that this would be the drunk, and then this would be the evil. Something like that. Or evil and then drunk. What do we got? Ba, Poisoner, Minion. 3 cards away. 2, 6. 1 is good. Curious. We do not have a shaman. We might have a doppel. We have potentially 2 corrupted. Only 1 adjacent though. The triple poet is not vibing with me though, I will say that. What if it's just like 1, 7, and 3 or something like that? And like 7 or 1 is minion, which allows Scout to be telling the truth. Oops. Alright, that's fine. Good job. You're real... 2, 6... Oh, I guess I should have thought about that. I didn't even try to use the information you were telling me. I apologize, minion. You were trying to give me a leg up, and I didn't pay attention. And now I'm on death's door as a result. Eight, 6, 7. So we know that 7 was fake. The question is... I guess that means that you're doppel. Judge. Slayer. And Slayer. Curious. Because we don't have Shaman, right? No. So, using the information, 4 and 3 could not kill 9. If 9 were evil, the only way that would be possible is if you were Ba and then we had Poisoner. Oh, I'm so cooked. How long have I been going? Ba, Poisoner, Minion. You can't be bad. I guess you could be drunk? No, there's no way. You have to be Doppel, and you have to be real, because if you died, there would be a pair of evils. Yeah, because then the Slayers would have killed 8 and 9, or 9 if they were able to. So that doesn't work out. So you have to be Doppel. Which should just mean that you're... one of you is, bad. My odds are not good. I think 9 is my best chance. Not 9, 4 is my best chance. I definitely screwed myself by killing the poet without reading the information. I just autopiloted it. Because I don't think I have a way of knowing. I just have to roll for it. I could probably think things... I just have to think more. Three cards from closest evil. If that were true, that would mean that Slayer would be evil, and then I think it would be both Slayers. Oh. Because you couldn't be Ba, because you would be lying and there's no other sources of corruption. Oh, thank you, Lord. I need to pay more attention. I'm slacking, and that almost cost me. Willis Puppeteer. Ugh. Wretch is nice, though. We do have 2 outcasts. 1 or 6. Whoops. Alright, well. It's not the case. What do you have to say for yourself? You can't be Puppet because you would be lying if this were Puppeteer. So you're lying instead. And we could have Plague Doctor, so hang on. It would be very fitting if this was Plague Doctor and he got iced. Okay. It's not looking likely, but... Oh, you were Puppeteer. And you were Lilith. Oh, we didn't get Puppet! I didn't even read it. I just talked about paying more attention. There was no Puppet, because he got sandwiched. Okay. My bad. Ba, Twin Minion, Minion, Drunk, Wretch, Plague. Good job, you two. Stellar performance. 145, Outcast, Villager, Minion. I'm more inclined to believe that this is real because we have 2 that we know are real right here, and it didn't choose any of them. So, like, essentially there's less... There's just less of a chance. Because if it had chosen, like, both of these or one of these, then we would have known that that couldn't have been the case. 145. Corruption, evil, 2 pairs. What do you have to say for yourselves? Is this a drunk situation? Yeah, it kind of is. Oh, look at that. course. Which I think also means that 4 is also evil. Oh, never mind. Oh. Then it's 1. How dare you trick me? I guess that makes sense, because there's no way that would have been true after we found Ba over here next to our other 2 goods. That's my bad. And I guess that means that we don't have any corruption because of good old... Oh, nice job for telling the truth. Yeah, you messed up. You tried telling me that a confessor was lying. You gotta learn the game. Puka, Wretch, Doppel. I am a believer. And you're looking quite sauced. Let me do a check. No outcasts. I guess that means, yeah, there's a Wretch. So you're real. Which means you're probably corrupted, and you're a liar. Oh. Okay, I stand corrected. That's true. So you're not Puka. I think it's just you then. And you were lying because you... Yeah, okay. Fine. I was off by 1 slot. Willis, Witch, Counselor, Drunk, Bomb, Wretch. Oh. Messed up the order. Oh no, you're lying. Oh, my phone's going off. Man, am I glad I have tomorrow off. Oh. Let's see. We only have the 1 outcast, so that should be you. And Lord help me if you ever turn out to be a fake evil. I will never figure it out. 3, 5, or 8. Did we have Puka? I've already forgotten. We didn't have Puka. Good on you. Again, it was a sufficient explanation. It was not necessary. It could have been that 5 or 3 was evil. But considering that there was a Wretch right there, the odds were in the favor of the Empress. And there's no corruption. Oh, we do have a second outcast. Okay, that was a bit foolish. That could have been like a drunk situation or something. So my bad on that. That was a bit careless. But the odds were still in the favor because there was a Wretch right there. 2, 4, 7. Rip 4. I apologize, Empress. And we know 7 is good, so then it could only be 2. Weird. So either 2 is evil, which means 6 is real, and 3 is good. So then 3 is not evil, which means 1, 1. I think it has to be... We have to kill... Oh, and you were lying as well. So I guess we just kill you then, right? Yeah, that should be the case. Yeah, 7 was good, 4 and 2. Yeah. Oh, you were a judge. My condolences. Three, 1, 2. That should check out. Yeah. Alright. Lilith, Minion, Shaman, Plague, Bomb, and Drunk. 1 evil adjacent. We'll leave 7 to their fate. Or maybe not. We'll flip you 3. Who do we want to kill? I guess killing 1 is more relevant. Alright, well. My apologies, everybody. Bomb could still be fake, though. It's not looking likely. Actually, we don't have any corruption except for... They can't both be evil. So I think 9 is evil, which means we do have Plague. And Plague must have gotten the Knight. Let me check over here. Was that better than checking the bomb itself? Maybe not. You're also a liar. You're probably a safe... No, yeah, you're probably a safe liar to just kill. Do we ever check the Knights? How much do I trust? To be fair, one lover was evil. The other might also just be full of it. One away from corrupted, though, is the problem. If 5 were telling the truth, and we don't have a plague doctor, what else is the option? Yeah, it's drunk instead. If 5 were telling the truth, then there's no plague in 4 or 1, and there's no drunk at 2. Number 6, you're really making it a little harder on me today. 10, 9, or 8. 1 is evil. I think it's true that one of them has to be evil. The problem is the implication. I think we kill 9. Oh, is this going to be where the whole run just falls apart? Do we ever check this Knight? I think we check this Knight. Oh. Oh, fair enough. I got hasty again. I always do that. I was thinking that, yeah, you were lover. I guess that means that wasn't possible. Oh well. Just shy of 7,000, about 2,000 more, 3,000 more than prior record. I'm sure I'll go again for 10k. I just don't know if I'm going to do it tonight. But 39 villages is not bad. I've died this exact way, like, a couple times. For those who don't, who may not be familiar, Drunk also gets the corrupted effect of the knight that they're disguised as. So I had 6 HP, he deals 2 to me, and then I get, and then I lose 4 extra because of the corruption effect from the knight that they were disguised as. So that's why that happened. Yeah, I was just too hasty. I saw Lilith and I was like, oh, nice. Free kill. But I should have just trusted that. I should have trusted. I should have checked. Because Shaman was lover. So it couldn't have worked out. Alright, well, that was a good one though. Anyways, thanks for watching. Pretty good pace. Really picked up toward the middle. I've been going for about 2.5 hours, but the first like hour-ish was like fails, so that likely won't make it in. But thanks for watching. I've been Shoot. Hopefully you, I don't know, learned something, or at least for following along. I've just got to stop being so hasty when it comes to Lilith's Knight and Drunk Knight, because genuinely it does kill me a lot more. It does get me killed a lot. I hate it. Anyways, alright. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.